What's up? What is going on? It's Paul. Sunday. A little bit later on than usual today, but that's all good, man. I had some stuff to do this morning. So bless up to you and thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching this video. Oof. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something that may surprise you. I'm a narcissist. Yes. Most people, or some people would resist even claiming it, but no, I'm claiming it. And this live is about how this word gets thrown around a lot. And I judge it's a lot in relationships, especially co-parenting, contentious relationship, divorce, all that stuff. You're a narcissist, so are you. All that stuff gets thrown around, but it's rarely understood or explored beyond the accusation. So it's in this video, first right off the bat, this video is free of wanting to defend anyone or anything, defend myself or attack anyone or anything, or attack myself. This is about clarity, honesty, and reclaiming something here. So this conversation, let me just give you a little context on how this all kicked off. So when I was getting divorced, and this goes back a little bit, but I'll make it short. When I got divorced, that word narcissist got thrown around a lot. And I'm like, what? Like, yeah, people would describe a behavior and then tie it to narcissism. So I'm like, yeah, that's what blank did. Yeah, that's a narcissist. So over the years, I've had that perception of it. Like it's something just negative. I really never looked into it because it was like a skunk. Like as soon as I even sniffed it or sensed it, I was out. Pew. But recently, this word came up again, and then when I was called it, I was like, "Damn, man! You know what? Hold up. Let me look at this." And this person is close to me, so I'm like, "Oh, Junk, hold up," and realize as much as I had said that about them. When they said it about me, I was like, okay, this is the time to sit with it. And this is what this result is about. This is what this live is all about. So let's go into this, right? So I claim that I'm a narcissist, but what is a narcissist? So let's go based on specifically definition, all right? The definition of this is a person who has an excessive interest in or admiration of themselves. I'm going to read this again. A person who has an excessive interest in or admiration of themselves. Take a step back for a second. Bless up, Marie. Bless up, Lift with Good. Take a look at this for a second. Is this right or wrong? Is this negative? Is it negative? Is it positive? Now check this, right? This is when I was like, oh, Junk, I am this. Golly. And listen, if you're gonna say like about narcissistic personality disorder, thank you. And this may be, if you're thinking about that or want to argue with that, this video is not for you. You're not ready to look at this yet. Real talk. All right. So when we look at this, like the narcissist characteristics, right? There can be a narcissistic abuse, right? Or we talked about the disorder. But the thing again is we overuse this word. We toss it around, describe someone who either, I'm speaking for myself, who probably hurt me or didn't meet my emotional needs or didn't do some stuff I want to do. Maybe I want to get some touch and stuff. You know what? You care about yourself. But think about it. The term has been weaponized more than it's been understood. I mean, seriously, think about this, especially looking at the definition. So when I started to really look at and really check in on what this was, and I'm like, oh, hold up, man. Like, there's something else here. I looked at myself because this person went in. They were like, yo, listen, look at you. You're a definition of a narcissist. You write a book. You put yourself on the cover. And I'm like, oh, shoot. You know what? She's right. That was my editor's idea, by the way, about the book Face on the Cover. But either way, it helped me look at this. I was like, okay, maybe she's on to something right now. I got to look at this for real. So I said, listen, there's a part of me, when I look again back at the definition, a person who has an excessive interest or admiration of themselves. Shoot, I do. I am interested in myself. I am interested in getting different, having different awareness. Yes, I am. So when I looked at myself and I say, damn, I do admire myself to a degree, because I would have to, in order to be able to get out of the crap that I was in before, I had to see myself different. If I'm leading circles, I got to be able to see myself different, that I'm confident enough to lead a circle. If I'm mentoring someone, or if I'm speaking in front of a crowd, yes, there is an interest in myself and an admiration of myself to be able to speak a message. Because that means I got to put in work. I got to get reps. I got to practice speeches. I got to do all these things. Yeah. So she had a point. So when I looked at this, I said, okay, listen, what is this narcissist for me? And this means like really about learning, owning my gifts. And it doesn't mean I lack humility. It means that really I trust myself enough to be seen and to serve. And that's where this thing, when I was really going into this, that's when this thing really was like, damn, this is tight. Because I'm like, yo, man, listen, narcissism can go two different ways. If it's either from service, it can go one way if it's service, it can go one way if it's control. And traits like confidence, think about it, narcissistic traits like confidence, yeah, see, Griff, like I'm streaming on Instagram. Yo, Griff, that's what I'm saying. A lot of people use it as a negative, but it is a form of confidence. And Griff, bro, thank you for that, man. And there's nothing wrong with it. The thing is, a lot of people will put that label on you because, like, listen, you're doing some things for yourself. And again, if it's like on a path of control, it is going to show up a different way. But traits like confidence, leadership, storytelling can be medicine when aligned with service and control. So look at this right here for a second, right? So like I want to take this to a different spot, right? So I looked at this reflection. Think about this. When have you projected narcissists onto someone, and where are you unwilling to admit the same tendencies in yourself? Woo-hoo-hoo! Lord God, this one right here, this is the one that got me. All right. So I was like, dang. Because what I realized I did with this person that threw the turn back on me was that I threw the narcissist label at her because I was unable at the time to make sense of what I was experiencing. The thing is, I just stopped at the term. Like I was saying before, I just stopped at that. So it prevented me from really getting myself to understand the full truth of what's happening. Now, it was also a shield for me because I was like, yo, I'm going to protect myself. Pew, you're a narcissist. Like, damn. Right? But there was a deeper pain and an accountability that was in that. So again, when I'm looking at this, when have you projected, that's the reflection. When have you projected narcissists onto someone, and where are you unwilling to admit the same tendencies in yourself? So now take a look. Now you know your boy's going to be free to come up here without a tool or solution. I'm going to present a problem. I'm going to present a solution. So listen, here's three traits, uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, tools to reclaim and redirect this narcissism trait. You ready? You ready? Okay, rock it. All right, so listen, here's what we got. First one is self-awareness over self-image. What the heck is that? Okay, well, it's about practicing journaling, practicing being to yourself. What's up, Mike? It's about that time to self, to examine what's behind your actions, what's behind your confidence, or what gets to be seen. Most people, well, listen, I'm judging. Most people fail to get this time to self. And it's real easy to do because there's a slew of distractions out there that will freaking get your time. It's what it is. The thing, though, is that by taking that time to self, you really get to settle in and get to see what's really behind these things that you go through, that you experience in your life. And that's important. It may be rough. And sometimes you may need a good friend. You may need a therapist. There's a lot of different things you could do to help yourself in this situation, right? Step 2 is lead from service, not ego. Use your voice, use your story, use your platform to serve rather than be validated. Okay. And most people will fail to admit this. And I'm going to tell you right now, there was a point in time in social media that was my validation spot. That was my validation spot. I was like, you know what? I hope they see me. And you know what's crazy? It's like I got to look at that with something my son had said to me. I was like, oh, snap, bro. Let me look at that real quick. Ooh, he's got a point. That's where I was at that point. So stay in the space of service. Remember I said there's two paths. There's the path of service from that narcissism place. There's a path of control. They both have different outcomes. The last one is stay humble, stay in reflection. Surround yourself with truth tellers, not just people that are going to reveal the real to you, not just some yes people, not the people that are going to be like, yo, that was freaking great. Then them be like, yo, I don't know what the heck that cat was thinking. You want the cast to be like, yo, bro, tell me what you were thinking on that piece, because I don't get it. All right, listen, you sure you know what you're doing? What are you doing? Oh, okay. Listen, people that love you, people that are going to really help you out in those spaces and tell you the truth. So as we start to wrap this thing up right now, I want to check in and just share. This was a really powerful experience for me, and this is the reason that I'm sharing this with you, because again, this term will be hurled around, and Griff said it before. People will put that on you and put it in this negative light. This opportunity that I had, it cracked open a mirror for me, man. And I chose to look at it rather than turn away. And the parts of us that we reject are often the ones we need to learn to lead with. And when we lead with them, especially with integrity, like, God, this is freaking bananas, man. Brother Shabazz, what's up? So listen, I just want to take this and experience this, really check on this. And again, this video is free of wanting to defend or attack anyone. It's to provide a mirror for you to see what's happening with this word, because people use it very haphazardly. And think to this, right? Drop a comment if you've been called a narcissist or called someone else one. What did that bring up for you? That's a great place to start, especially if you're going to start journaling this stuff. And you know, I don't know how many weeks this is. I think this is 8 weeks. Yeah, so listen, you know, every week I got a final thought. Every week I got a final thought. So here's a final thought. Maybe, even if it's just for a minute, a day, or what have you, maybe there's a little narcissist in us. The question is, what are you doing with it? Are you serving with ego, or are you serving with purpose? So listen, bless up to you all. Thank you for paying attention. Thank you for your comments, digging it. I'm liking seeing the comments on. That's freaking fresh. Bless up. Leave a comment. I'll get back to you. And also just, hey, listen, let's start having the conversation so there's better understanding around this. Happy to be done within 15 minutes. That's part of the plan. So bless up to you, everybody. And listen, and share and join the Heal.Thy.Man.Chronicles on YouTube. Again, leave a comment here. If this is valuable to you, you think someone else could benefit, share this. Get this info out so people can start really addressing what's really coming up rather than throw up that shield of some negative intention on a word. So bless up to you. Listen, and if you have yet to get the book, yo, hook the book up. And look.